All right, here with WSU rowing with head coach LaRiviere and Renee Kemp, senior. Just kind of starting off, if you want to talk a little about, from a coach perspective, just how the fall's been going, and Renee, with your last go here as a senior as well, just kind of how the fall's been going.
Well, we just returned from Sacramento, and I think we had the top two boats out there, and we had a third boat that was competing at the Portland Fall Classic. I think Head of the American went really well, and I think it was really encouraging results to take with us through the winter. And now we're heading up to Spokane on Saturday, and I'm looking forward to Gonzaga just recently opened up a new boathouse, and so I'm looking forward to seeing that. And we also are rowing on their medical lake venue, which is usually where we race in the spring. So it'll be a new head race for us. I think they're calling it the Bulldog Classic.
And then Renee, if you want to just talk about as a senior and your perspective of how this whole fall has been going so far.
Yeah, it's been really positive. I think there's a good vibe on the team, especially we've got a lot of freshmen this year, but it's been really fun, and it's been encouraging to see the work that we've been putting in paying off at races like Head of the American. So I think it's a good way to round off the fall season.
And talking about just kind of wrapping up the fall, going towards that spring won't pick up until March. So kind of what's that just training look like between the winter months here leading up into that fall?
Well, for me it's slightly terrifying. We have 8-hour weeks the next 3. After Saturday we have 3 8-hour weeks, but the way Thanksgiving falls and then Dead Week and then finals and then Christmas break, it's going to be a lot of downtime. So, thanks to the senior leadership, I'm hopeful that, everybody's going to kind of keep to task and keep moving forward, even though they won't be being watched. So, I don't know, maybe Renee knows the plan.
I guess we have to do everything we can without making, obviously people want to feel like they're doing it because they want to do it and that they're not being forced to. So as a senior class, we want to continue to build a good work environment where people want to come and do their voluntary hours with us, rather than trying to put pressure on them or, threaten them. So, yeah, I think we'll see how it goes, but I think we've got some good ideas in place to help facilitate that.
And then you touched on medical lake a little bit, just kind of wrap up. As far as wrapping up the fall, is there specifics from a coach standpoint, athlete standpoint that you're looking to kind of key in on for this race leading into the spring?
Well, one thing that's going to be unique this year is Oregon State's coming. So we're also going to do 2 or 3 by 4K. We haven't decided completely, but so you get to run down the course, and then you get a second chance to fix the things that you maybe want to do a little bit better the second run. And all the Pac-12 competition is incredibly worthy. So it's we just have to do our best, and I think it's a little bit more motivation as well. We've seen Gonzaga, it's great. The relationship we have with Gonzaga is awesome because they're so close, and we can get a lot of stuff accomplished. But it adds a little injection of adrenaline having some Pac-12 competition.
And say from an athlete, we kind of looking forward to this last fall go here.
Yeah, I agree with that, especially it's always fun going somewhere racing, but also when you do have other Pac-12 schools, it kind of adds that, it puts a little more motivation in there, but also it's another great opportunity. So yeah.
Well, I want to give a shout out to Neville Kemp, because Renee's here, because I know he'll share this around and we'll have more than 5 people that watch it. Cougs versus everybody.